What's going on, guys? Good morning. It's the 6th of February. We're going to take a look at Casper. It's been a couple days, and we'll drop into Bitcoin at the end of this video. Welcome to the channel, guys. Casper in the red, not doing much, basically trading sideways, basically forming a pennant pattern. We have some targets below the market. We'll talk about a scenario of the market putting in a bottom and actually moving higher. And then we'll take a look at Bitcoin, see what's going on over there. It's actually holding up quite well. Thanks for stopping by. Casper, currently flat, down 0.06%. We have resistance. Before I get to that, this is the Gate.io chart, by the way. Gate.io daily chart, CSPR USDT. So we have resistance above the market right at, let's see, 0.03592 is the level right here. You can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 candle wicks, which reversed through that. The dates are the 29th and 30th of January, as well as the 2nd and 3rd of February. So that level is holding the market down right now, 35.92. Also, we are in this pennant pattern here, small, but it is a pennant pattern here. Let me see if I can get a line tool. So basically, if you were to put a trend line there, as well as one down in this range, you can see we are approaching the apex here of this pennant pattern. For what that's worth, let's talk about the bearish scenario for Casper once again, as it's very possible the lows are undercut and we're heading to new lower targets. So if we continue to break lower, which would, one, put us on the lower end of that pennant pattern, we'd be breaking to the downside. Two, we would be undercutting this low here of the 28th of January, and that would take us to my target number 1. Now there's a chance we stop somewhere near this low. There is a chance of that. Keep that in mind. I don't have that price on the chart. The price I do have on the chart is 32.60. That's this yellow horizontal line on the chart. That's the next level of potential support for Casper if this price really starts to move once again lower. 32.60. 0.03260. The price would currently be down from where we're at today another 8.3 or so percent, between 8 and 9%. That's at the 32.60. Next below that, if the price continues lower from there, is 3093, 0.03093. That's this horizontal line on the chart, right there on your screen. Similar to where the market found a bottom back in November, right around that level, the 3093 level. And that would put the price from where we're currently trading at down just about between 10 and 11%. So nothing big, but definitely high single to double digit percents to the downside. I still do have that price down in here, which is still valid. But you know, one thing at a time. That's the 27.57. That puts the price down quite a bit. That is still a valid level, but as you can see, we have levels above that. So that would put the price down about 20%. But I don't think it's going to be a straight shot down there, although it very well could. I think there'll be some stopping points along the way. But it doesn't take much when price starts to ramp up. You could see right here on the 27th and 28th of January, I mean, this price moved, you could call it 18.5% down in 2 days. So you could, before you know it, you could be down to that 27.57 very quickly. I mean, it's only, 20% lower than where we're at now. So it's possible. Let's talk about the bullish scenario. So there is a chance at some point it will happen, but let's talk about, the scenario of it happening right now. There is a chance that the price trades a little bit lower, stops just above the low over here on the 28th of January. 28th, yes, and then actually starts to reverse to the upside and starts to rally, get back up to the 35.92. Break above that, 37.25 will be next. And that would actually be we have a low, a lower high. This would be, depending on where it stops, a higher low, and then we would look for a higher high. So keep that in mind, guys. It is possible, but we'll see. Right now, the trend and the momentum is lower, but markets at some point will turn around. So you just want to be aware of which way the market's about to turn, whether it's lower or higher. So that is my thoughts on Casper right now. Very, very nasty leg to the downside that came in up there at 52.65 resistance. And ever since then, it's been watching the levels as the market moves lower. So far, we don't have any signs of a change in trend besides what we just talked about, that if we print a higher low, we would quickly look for a market rally into a higher high. That's my thoughts on Casper, guys. Bitcoin up $245, sitting sideways. It looks like it wants to break to the upside. So we have perfect support at 38,601.89. That's this yellow line and circle on your chart. Markets rally just about into resistance at 44.59.76. We're kind of sitting quiet here, and I think we might be seeing something like that take place very soon. A breakout back to the upside, So we have a little wedge forming here, and I think a breakout above 44.59.76 could happen and be strong. So keep an eye on that. It's one scenario that could play out. Guys, thanks for stopping by the channel. Good luck out there in these markets. Always make your own financial decisions. I'll catch you in the next one.